Welcome to Major Gift Catalyst. I'm so excited you're here, and I hope that after this short introductory video that we can connect over a quick call and talk a little bit more about how you can achieve fundraising success too. So today it's no longer enough to be passionate about fundraising. You must also be smart about it. The industry is becoming increasingly professionalized, and you need to have a systematic, tried and true tested method for how you approach your major gift portfolio so you can accomplish fundraising success in a timely manner. And skilled major gift officers are the most sought after nonprofit professionals. Take it from me, I'm also a recruiter and I work with a lot of nonprofit organizations that are looking for skilled major gift fundraisers. And if you are good at getting 6 and 7 figure gifts, then you're definitely going to be able to sort of chart your own path when it comes to the type of career that you can have, because the world will be your oyster where fundraising is concerned. And consistently reaching a fundraising goal will also get you promoted within your organization. That is the most reliable way to demonstrate your worth to your organization and make sure that you're always in consideration where there are leadership positions available, regardless of whether you want to be the president and CEO one day or whether you just want to have your boss's job or whatever the case is. So there's lots of opportunities for you if you consistently accomplish your fundraising goals. You can go from worried about your goal to being confident in exceeding it, and that's a beautiful feeling to have as a fundraiser, where you don't have to wake up in the middle of the night anymore and wonder where your next major gift donor is going to come from. You can be confident in having a plan and knowing that you're not only going to reach but also exceed your fundraising goal. So a little bit about me and why I talk about these things. Well, I can tell you a lot about my fundraising career and all the conferences I've spoken to, but I would rather talk about results because that's what matters in fundraising. In my last role, I raised over $3 million in 4 months, and in my first major gift role a while back, I took a portfolio that had raised about $80,000 in the previous year to over $250,000 in 3 months. So overall, I've raised over $20 million in my professional fundraising career, and I've trained and mentored hundreds of fundraisers, and I hope you're going to be the next one that I can help to achieve fundraising success and catapult your fundraising career into new heights. Why I created the Major Gift Catalyst course, you might ask? Well, first and foremost, because Major Gifts is the most rewarding yet the most challenging kind of fundraising, and I want to create happy, confident fundraisers. I talk to a lot of fundraisers all the time, and I know how frustrated they are and how stressed they are about reaching their fundraising goal and all the roadblocks that they encounter in any organization that you can think of. So I hope that by taking a course like the Major Gift Catalyst, it would help to create confident fundraisers that are going to know how they're going to get to their fundraising goal, and they're now going to know how to overcome the obstacles in front of them rather than being frustrated and stuck. You can't learn major gifts at conferences or by reading a book. You need to do the work. So this is a course that will give you the theory and guide you through doing the work so that you can transfer all that knowledge into actionable items for your situation, whatever it is. In-depth major gift training must be combined with one-on-one coaching sessions, and that's why this course is so important, is because you're not only getting the theory, but you're also getting someone to guide you along the way and show you how you can personalize and contextualize everything that you learn to your particular situation. And you and your organization deserve to take advantage of effective strategies for major gifts. Regardless of what the size of your organization is, having a good, effective major gift program will ensure the long-term longevity of your mission, whatever part of society you're hoping to better. So take it from me, having a good major gifts program will make sure that your CEO is never going to have to be worried about making budget next year. So you need to invest in your craft, and because your organization deserves to have someone who's very good at fundraising, because that is what will determine how good you are at accomplishing the mission of your organization. Affordability is really important to me so that every organization and every fundraiser can be positioned for success. That is my mission in life. And that's why this course is priced the way it is, so that anyone can afford it, regardless of whether you come from a large organization and you're one out of 100 fundraisers, or whether you're in a small organization and you do fundraising part-time as part of your many other duties. So does this sound familiar? Is this something that you have experienced or are currently experiencing? Are you overwhelmed and stressed about reaching your goal, and frustrated and distracted by make-work projects, probably the ones that your CEO or a board member is asking you to do all the time? And do you feel like you're talking to the wall when you explain that major gifts take time? And every time you gain momentum with a donor, there are numerous obstacles internally within the organization to you moving forward with that donor into solicitation, and you're always behind on your donor meetings quota. So how about this for a change? How about a well-defined prospect pool with reliable strategies for identifying new donors and a menu of effective cultivation activities and templates for proposals and building the case for support, consistent methods for booking donor visits, and clear path to reaching your fundraising goal, with knowing exactly when it will be the right time to ask the right donor for the right gift, and confidence in reaching your fundraising goal. So is this something that you would like to be able to accomplish, and that's how you want to feel every time you go to work? Well, then the Major Gift Catalyst course is for you, because it will turn you into a fundraising ninja. It is the most practical learning tool for major gift officers, and it's taught by a fundraiser who has achieved results and handled any kind of portfolio you can think of. So I've lived through all of it, and I'm happy to help you and teach you how to succeed in any kind of portfolio that you may find yourself in today or in the future. And it goes beyond content through tools, templates, and coaching. That's really important for me. So you can learn in any one of those modules that feels right for you, and I will be there and at your disposal so that you can learn and you can have me as a resource along the way to contextualize things for your particular portfolio. Taking the Major Gift Catalyst course will position you for success no matter the starting point. So it doesn't matter whether you have 5 donors in your portfolio and you're not quite sure where to find the next one, or you have 500 and you're not quite sure where to start. In any one of those scenarios and many more, the Major Gift Catalyst will be able to give you the strategies and the tools to make you successful in your current situation. So this is what the course looks like. So as you can see, it starts with about 7 modules. So it's the defining and organizing your portfolio is really important. It teaches you how to define what a major gift is for your organization, and then a step-by-step guide on how to build that portfolio of donors from scratch. Then it talks a little bit about donor engagement, as well as basic research that you need on your donors. So it builds cultivation plans and cultivation menus, and it always has a step-by-step guide that you can download and do the work for your organization along the way. And then we spent a lot of time talking about donor visits, how to get them, how to conduct yourself during those visits, what questions to ask, how to prepare yourself, and of course there's also some sample briefing notes if you need to prepare others as well for those visits, and a quiz here and there for fun. And then we spent a lot of time talking about the ask, because that's the most important part. How to write a proposal, the solicitation visit, closing the gift, and then of course there's a step-by-step guide that will take you through each of the things you need in order to write a successful proposal, along with some templates. And then we do a little bit more around planning and how to create fundraising plans, gift charts, and how to communicate those fundraising plans to others and get buy-in. And then we take all of this to the next level when we talk about other kinds of fundraising that are complementary to major gifts, like planned giving and special campaigns, which is capital campaigns or special projects. And then we finish off with that career management piece for your career so that you're successful, so you can get promoted, whether it's your current organization or you're looking for a new one, and then some strategies long-term for career planning. This is what the course looks like. And when you take it, and throughout all of those, you also have access to me as your guide along the way for individualized coaching sessions. But this is not all. You're not just going to learn online. You're going to be able to download step-by-step guides. You're going to get templates and examples, including exactly how to write an email to a donor so that you can get a visit with them. And then you're going to get me one-on-one throughout the course so that you can have access to someone who's done it all, that you can bounce ideas off of, brainstorm, or get guidance. And when it's all said and done, you're also going to qualify for 6 CFRE points, because this course is approved by CFRE as an education provider. Whether you're going to write your first test or whether you're certifying, there's always new things that you can learn and take advantage of this course. So, do you want to find out how I raised $3 million in 4 months? Well, if you do, book a call with me and let's talk.